She responds within minutes. She watches all your stories. She accepts every plan you make. But she has never once rearranged her week for you. That's not attraction, that's management. And there's one question that tells you in 10 seconds whether you are her actual choice or just the most available option she hasn't replaced yet. Most men never ask it. Not because they don't know it exists. Because somewhere in the back of their mind, they are terrified the answer is already there and it's pretty bad. You are not actually confused about where you stand. You are hoping you are wrong. That's the distinction. And that distinction is why you keep showing up, initiating, investing in something that feels warm enough to stay in but never certain enough to feel real. That's the backup protocol. She's keeping you emotionally invested while leaving her options structurally open. Behavioral psychology is cold about this. Women measure relational value through behavioral systems, not through your words or intentions. Therefore, the man who gives unconditional access without requiring reciprocal investment gets mentally filed as stable background. You have been offering certainty to someone who never returned it. Her brain registered you as guaranteed, not valuable. 3 things in this video. The behavioral signals that confirm you are being kept as an option. The psychological structure she uses to do it without realizing it herself. And the one question saved for the end that cuts through every realization you have built and gives you a clear answer. That question is the real reason you are still watching this. The first signal is the effort asymmetry indicator. Who initiates actual plans, not text. Actual effort to physically be in your presence. If you are disappeared for 10 days without explanation, would she reach out or would she simply redirect until you returned? That discomfort you just felt is the signal. You have been keeping the dynamic alive alone. Options get responded to. Choices get pursued. Those are not the same thing. The second signal is the selection gap. She keeps you close enough to feel chosen but far enough that she's never committed her full emotional investment to you. Therefore, leaving feels irrational but staying feels hollow. You are in a space she designed, probably without even knowing it. The backup protocol doesn't require malicious intent. It just requires your investment to cost her nothing. If the chase pattern runs deeper than just one situation, I built something called the emotional overload trap. It's free in the description. It shows you how to exit this cycle without going cold or performing detachment. Because pulling away the wrong way just builds a huge gap. The third signal is the proximity anchor. Every time she goes quiet and one casual text from her creates instant relief in you, that moment told you everything. That relief wasn't connection. It was your nervous system recovering from anxiety caused by someone who hasn't actually chosen you. Choices feel grounded. Option feels like suspended waiting. Which one describes how this actually feels to you? The one question. You don't ask her. You ask yourself. When was the last time she took a visible behavioral risk to keep you in life? Not a reply. Not showing up to a plan you made. An actual risk. Canceling something for you. Choosing you when another option was clearly available. If you are searching through months of memory and coming up blank, you have your answer. She hasn't been choosing you. She's been keeping you available. That's painful, but it's also going to give you the first honest thing you have given yourself in months. Because once you see it, you stop investing in a structure that was never going to give you what you want. The moment you become less available and less predictable, you stop being background and become something she has to think about losing. Not a game, just the removal of what you were giving away for free. You tracked her behavior and called it hope. You invested more than she did and called it love. You lived inside the selection gap and called it potential. You felt the proximity anchor reset your emotions with a single text. Now you know what it all actually was. Ask yourself that question. Answer it honestly. Then you will know exactly where to go. I am dating ASAP. Class dismissed.